Alright, let us now have a look at question 3.5. ABCD is a parallelogram with diagonals intersecting at F. The diagonals BD and AC intersect at F. FE is drawn parallel to CD. AC is produced to P, meaning ACP is a straight line, such that PC will be equals to 2 times AC. So we can represent this as a ratio. PC is equals to 2 times AC. By dividing both sides by AC, we get PC over AC is equals to 2 over 1. Meaning now we're having the ratio PC to AC is equals to 2 to 1. And AD is produced to Q, meaning ADQ is a straight line. AD is produced to Q such that DQ is equals to 2 times AD. So even with this one, let's do the same thing. Divide both sides by AD. We get DQ divided by AD is equals to 2 divided by 1. Therefore, we have the ratio DQ to AD is equals to 2 to 1. Alright, then before maybe going to our questions, we can already represent the ratios on our diagrams in terms of of lengths. PC to AC is equals to 2 to 1. This means the length of PC will be equals to 2 multiplied by something. Let that something be what? K. Therefore, AC or CA will be equals to AC or CA will be equals to K. Then DQ to AD is equals to 2 to 1, meaning the length of DQ will be equals to 2 times something. Let that something be what? T. 2T. Therefore, AD will be equals to what? AD will be equals to T. Okay. This is K. Alright. Alright. Now I think we can now go and answer the questions. Again, let's indicate PC to K, and K will be AC, and we're saying DQ to T, and AD will be just T. Alright, 3.5.1, the question says show that E is the midpoint of AD. Show that E, here is point E. Show that E is the midpoint of AD. Now, let us focus on triangle ACD. Triangle ACD. Let me take triangle ACD. Triangle ACD. Then we're having line segment FE, which is parallel to CD. Now, firstly, we can say that AF is equals to FC. Why? Because AC is a what? Is a diagonal of parallelogram ABCD, and also BD is a diagonal of parallelogram ACD. And we know that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, it means what? F is the midpoint of what? Of AC. Hence, we are saying AF is equals to FC. Therefore, if AF is equals to FC, then FE is parallel to CD. Now, we are having now what? The converse of the what? Of the midpoint theorem. We are having the converse of the midpoint theorem. Then we can conclude to now say what? E is the midpoint of AD. So let us do that. Firstly, we are saying AF is equals to FC. Reason is because diagonals, these are diagonals of parallelogram. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect. Therefore, we can say now AE will be equals to what? ED. And then the reason for that will be what? Our converse of midpoint theorem. We are saying we are having a line through midpoint of second side. We're having a line through the midpoint of the second side. Therefore, it means what? A line drawn from the midpoint of one side parallel to the second side, then that line will join the what? The midpoint of the other side of a triangle. In a triangle, if a line is drawn from the midpoint of one side and is parallel to another side, therefore that line will what? Will bisect the third side. Therefore, now we can conclude to say E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD. Right, now we are on 3.5.2. 3.5.2. Prove that PQ is parallel to FE. Firstly, let's indicate our ratios or our lengths. 2K. Then we have AC, K, AD, T, DQ, 2T. We have to prove that also for now we know that FC is equals to AF, and also AD will be equals to AE is equals to ED. Alright, we have just proved that in question 3.5.1. Now 3.5.2, prove that PQ is parallel to FE. Alright, now it's clear from the diagram that FE is parallel to CD. FE is parallel to CD. FE is parallel to CD. So if we can prove that CD is parallel to PQ, then we would have proven that PQ is parallel to FE. Right. Now, let us focus in triangle APQ. The big triangle APQ. In triangle APQ, we are having AC. Let's have the ratio of what? Of AC to PC. Not PQ, but PC will be equals to what? AC is K, PC is 2K. K divided by 2K will be what? 1 over 2. Remember, this is what we are given. This is what we are given in our statement. This is what we are given. Remember, PC is equals to 2 times AC, of which we have rewritten it as PC over AC. Then we further say, now on side AQ, we say AD to DQ will be equals to AD is T, DQ is 2T. T divided by 2T, 1 over 2. Now, AC over PC is 1 over 2. AD over DQ is 1 over 2. Therefore, this means what? This means AC to PC is equals to AD to DQ. What does this mean? This means line segment CD will be parallel to PQ. And what is the reason for that? Line segment CD will be parallel to PQ. What will be the reason for that? The reason for that, it will be our what? Our converse of what? Our converse of our theorem, this theorem, not the midpoint theorem, but our converse of the proportionality theorem. This will be our converse of the proportionality theorem. Remember, the proportionality theorem states that a line parallel to one side of the triangle divides the other two sides what? Proportionally. Therefore, the converse, let's just go to the converse here. Triangles. Here is our converse. Here is our converse. If a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same proportion, meaning the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the what? To the third side. Meaning our reasoning there should be what? Line divides two sides of triangle in proportion. Therefore, our reason here, we are saying line divides two sides of triangle proportionally. Therefore, since CD is parallel to PQ, or maybe before we get there, we know that FE is parallel to CD. This one we are given in the diagram. Therefore, we can conclude to say PQ will be parallel to what? To FE, because FE is parallel to CD and PQ is parallel to CD. Alright. Now we go to 3.5.3. 3.5.3. If now PQ is 60 centimeters, calculate the length of FE. Alright, now we know that PQ will be parallel to CD, will be parallel to what? To FE. So let us take this diagram. Let's take the diagram and put it over here. Resize and reposition it. There we go. All right, now If PQ is 60 centimeters, calculate the length of what? Of FE. Calculate the length of FE. Now, let us now look at what? It means what? For us to get FE, one way of doing it is to first find the length of what? Of CD. Using our what? Our ratios, by proving that triangle ACD is similar to triangle APQ. Then we can find the length of what? CD. After finding the length of CD, we can find the length of what? Of FE, using the what? The midpoint theorem. Using the midpoint theorem. So let's start first to prove that triangle ACD is similar to triangle APQ. We say in triangle ACD and triangle APQ, 1, 2, 3. We are saying angle A will be equals to angle A, common, and we are saying angle C will be equals to angle P. These are what? These are corresponding angles. CD is parallel to PQ. Corresponding angles, CD is parallel to PQ, and we can say now angle D will be equals to angle Q. Then here you can just say what? Remaining angles, or we are also having what? Corresponding angles, CD parallel to DQ. Remaining angles. Therefore, triangle ACD in that order, 1, 2, 3. Triangle ACD is similar to triangle APQ in that order, 1, 2, 3. Triangle APQ. And the reason? Angle, angle, angle. Then from there, we are seeing what? Remember, we want to find what? The length of what? The length of CD. From what? From PQ. So we will be saying, we can now write what? Our ratios. Our ratios will say AC over AP is equals to CD over PQ is equals to AD over AQ. So now, which two ratios do we take? CD, PQ, because we are trying to what? To calculate what? CD, and we also need to use the length of what? Of PQ, and then from there, do we have AD? AD is T, AQ is what? Is 2T. So we can take that one. But you can also take what? AC to AP, because AC is K, AP is what? Is 2K. So you can either take CD over PQ is equals to AD over AQ, or AC over AP is equals to CD over PQ. But the ratio CD to PQ must be there, and then you can equate it to any other ratio. Let's not forget the reason we are having these ratios from what? From similar triangles. All right, then we can say CD over PQ is equals to AD over AQ. And then from there, what is CD? It's what we are trying to calculate. CD over PQ is 60 is equals to, what is AD? AD is T divided by AQ. AQ will be what? AQ will be AD plus DQ, which is T plus 2T is 3T. You see, AQ, here is AQ, will be what? T plus 2T. Then simplify you find that CD will be equals to what? 60 multiplied by 1 over 3 will give us 20 centimeters. 60 CD is now what? 20 centimeters. But now in triangle what? ACD. Now if you focus in triangle ACD, let me bring our diagram closer here. Closer here. Closer. Right. Then now, if you look at triangle ACD, we can now make use of the what? Of the midpoint theorem, because line segment FE cuts AC at the midpoint and also AD at the what? At the midpoint. What do we know about the midpoint theorem? The midpoint theorem states that a line drawn from the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equals to half the length of the what? Of the third side. So we are going to use that fact to say FE is equals to half CD, and our reason for that is midpoint theorem. Our reason for that is midpoint theorem. Therefore, FE will be equals to half multiplied by CD, which is 20. Then FE will be equals to half times 20. Now we are getting what? 10 centimeters. That will be our length of FE. Okay, that will be the end of question 3.5 and the end of question 3.